This session will be live streamed in Academy YouTube channel. Before starting the session, I would like to give brief introduction about Dr. Pratima Khandelwal ma'am. She is a TEDx speaker, Edupreneur, and founder of Fly High, an academic enhancement initiative for higher education institutions. With 25 years of experience in teaching, mentoring, research, and academic leaderships, she specializes in OBE and NEP 2020 aligned capacity building programs. She has conducted more than 700 workshops globally, focusing on pedagogy, sustainable practices, and 21st century skills. She is a PhD holder in food technology, and she has published 45 plus research papers, and she holds 2 patents. Her accolades include serving as a BO boss member, TEDx youth speaker, and jury member for Elevate Startups, exemplifying her innovative leadership in education and skill development. With this brief introduction, I welcome you once again, ma'am. Over to you.
Thank you so much, really. Thank you to KSTA. Thanks so much to you for even introducing. Thank you. Can I start?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Please.
Okay, great. Can I share the screen also?
Yes, ma'am.
Great. Thank you. So I hope my screen is visible.
Yes,
First of all, ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. ನನಗೆ ಬಹಳ ಖುಷಿ ಇದೆ ಈ ಪ್ಲಾಟ್ಫಾರ್ಮ್ಗೆ ಬಂಕೆ. Welcome to all of you. It's so nice to be with KSTA in all the endeavors what they try to do. As you know, KSTA is such an upcoming body, an initiative of Government of Karnataka, first of its kind. And they're trying to do so much for students community in the area of science and technology. So welcome to all of you. I know today is the session 7. You all have been learning so much. So let's see towards the end of this series of program, how exactly you can do your management and more so time management. So welcome to this session, a brief journey on time and self-management. I hope you all are ready. I'll be very happy to take your questions as and when they come. You can put it on the chat. And to our audience who are from various platforms of KSTA, from the social media, it will be very nice whenever you watch the session. Please do comment. Please do put your queries. I'm sure KSTA and joining them, I will be happy to answer those questions. Remember, we are doing for students community. So we really wish that your career, as it is being seen here, your career is important to us. And that's why KSTA does talent search program. Every year they are so successful in this. So with this, please join me on a short journey on this aspect of self and time management. As you will see, I have written time and self-management, right? Why? Because as a customary, we are habituated to talk about time. In this journey with me, you will see that it's so important to manage self. When we manage ourselves, time is easily managed. So I'm sure you're ready. And once again, namaskar and welcome to all of you. The speaker in me, the teacher in me, the entrepreneur in me is very happy to welcome all of you. Okay. So when it comes to time, the first aspect is I think there is no other better person whom I can name at the point is than Mr. Steve Jobs. All of us adore, if not possess, adore products, Apple products, iPhone is many of us, well, not me, but many of the people's dream to have. Well, fine, that's a really very good innovative product. It has created ripples in the market when it was launched a couple of decades back. Now, Mr. Steve Jobs has told, my favorite things in life doesn't cost any money. It's really clear that the most precious resource all of us have is time. And I unquote him. This was Steve Jobs, who will understand better. So it's not about money, it's about time, the resource which we all have, the most precious resource. So if you are ready with me, let's understand, let's delve. ನೋಡ್ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ ಈ session ಅಲ್ಲಿ how time is a key resource, why and what to learn when we manage time and ourselves or myself. How to be more effective? Well, there are so many books, there are so many channels. Still, many of us struggle to manage time. So that means there is something more to, right? So let's see that. And how to be ready for uncertainties. No life is possible without uncertainty. In fact, evolution, if you study biology, Evolution is an outcome of uncertainty and changes. So you all have heard change is the only constant. Mickey ಎಲ್ಲ change ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. So how to see ಈ ಸಮಯದಲ್ಲಿ how you can make it as a great resource and what all you can do. So I hope you are ready. And Mr. Umesh, if I can interject, ಇದು ಎಲ್ಲ clear ಇದೆನಾ? Audibility and visibility, all okay? Can I continue?
Yes, madam. Please continue.
Thank you. So let's see these all aspects in the order. Please remember, my young community of students, your opinion matters. I mean it. So why? Because you are quite important. You are the future of the country. You are our future of Namma Karnataka though. So please understand, while learning any topic, including today's, your opinion matters a lot. Why? Because once you speak, once you say, you understand, novelty will come. Your doubts will be cleared. Questions will have answers. More questions will develop. And more the question, the better it is. So, while learning to manage self and time, please understand, you at the center, your opinion matters. So, what is time? Very easy. You will say, why? What is this? Why is she asking time? Well, we just heard what Steve Jobs told. It's the most important resource. You can't reverse it. What time right now? 6th of February. Nalak, this time has happened. Nalak Vare we start Marde. You cannot get again Nalak Vare of 6th February 2025. Alva. So that way, there is no control set. All you can lose money, you can get it back. Money, all problems. Even career can be reversed. Time can't be. Time can't be. So the most important resource, it becomes time. It is invaluable. Alva, you can't buy, borrow, steal, hoard, or even sell it. So it's very precious. It's unique. What is the challenge with time then? It is taken for granted. Yes, it's taken for granted. Okay, I'll do procrastination. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ. I will do later on. I will see. All those thoughts come because we take it for granted. Oh, we have enough time. One Varsha, just it is January finished, February has started, not even a week over. Alva, like that we can think. So let's not take time. And my request to the student community present here and through this YouTube channel, many more, the teachers, the learners, the professionals, let's please understand this part. Success, mediocrity, or failure are all resting on one aspect, how well we used time. How did we invest? How did we spend? And if there are people who say, I'm just passing my time, the worst could be how I'm wasting time or misusing time. And the last is, can we, there are people who say, I'm killing time. There's nothing worse in vocabulary than saying, I'm killing time. And we just heard it is non-reversible, taken for granted, most important resource. So people who are often tending to kill are generally very mediocre, or even they could be failure in their many aspects. So let's really target, not because of success, but because of using it, utilizing it, and enhancing ourselves. Let's really invest. Let's spend judiciously. Let's use it rather than passing, wasting, or killing. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಲ್ಲ? So this is really important. I know you may be knowing it. So now let's see how ಇದು ಏನಿದೆ, ಯಾಕೆ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, we have just spoken. Now let's see how also. Let's little bit more depth, especially for students, because our KSTA has designed this talent search program particularly for students. And I think if your parents are also watching, you will agree. There are two aspects in students' life, Alva. One is on the red, I'm showing a lot of works you have. This is February month. Bala Mukhya thing will already start. Soon you will have Parikshe. So please see your pressing works, assignments, exams, assessments, attendance, yella ide. Aadmele you are with social platforms, friends and family time, lot of work is there. So you may have very short of time. You may say, no, 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 I can't. These so many things are there. Let me avoid. Let me avoid. So some of us sometimes remain on social platform. We plan for 5 minutes, 7 minutes. We spend half an hour. You know which platform I'm mentioning. You know better than me, Alva. Just to exemplify Instagram and all. Which there are half of the things are not real also. But still we get engrossed and watch and watch. Beda. These nodkoli. You have many pressing works. Especially some months will determine your future. Not because you're in PU or you are in undergrad, but overall also. So let's see. These works are there. I'm not saying you be zero on social platform, adalla, but can we justify how much time? Now, if you, this is all pressing, Alva, this is coming, this takes away your time. But there could be an approach where you're not having that stress, the red color button, the panic. but you are managing it fairly. You know who you are, where you want to work. Are you open to learn? Or you want to avoid learning? ಈ ತರ, oh no, 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 ಬೇಡ ನನಗೆ ಹೊಸ technology ಬೇಡ. Or you are open, let me explore new tools, new platforms. My work can be minimized. Do you have positivity? Sometimes we may tend to fail. What's wrong? I tried, I failed is no problem. Not trying and failing is problem. It is little stupidity also. Don't study kuti kuti, you are into music and all those things and you tend to get less marks. It is smartness. Illa. But if you're trying a new entrepreneurship work, a new enterprise, a new technology, you can tend to fail. Projectally, we can fail. No problem. Learn and come up. Learn and come up. So that is known as positive attitude. Accept failures. Very, very important. Don't be feeling judged. Oh, what they will say, what my parents will say, relatives, friends. Relax. You are just young people. If you're managing time, you have enough time. So once you know your self-worth, and knowing self will greatly help. With that, if you have good teamwork, your friends are good, generally you will see you're managing. You're not complaining of time. This is led, that is more. No, you are fairly good. There will be some challenge which will come as new opportunities. That's why always try in the green area. Push it up. You are going up. Not something is pressing you. ನೋಡ್ತೀರಾ? So ಇದು ಮಾಡಿ ಮೇಲೆ green color should go ಮೇಲೆ. ಇದು ಕೆಂಪು color, no, don't worry. Let it, some pressures, manage it with your own management. Okay, let's do it. Let's try at least. I'm here to tell you some methods. Well, I have tried some. I have been very successful in some. I'll accept as a disclaimer. I'm yet to learn so many more things. So as a teacher, we are not at all perfect. We have so much to improve, so much to do. So time management is all about managing oneself and certainly environment. You are very good, but your environment is close by in home or in institution or friend circle is not good. You do whatever, you will tend to not be to grow or do as good as you can. That's why manage you along with your environment and surroundings. So there are a lot of things. Let the time not just slip by. It can be with you. So let's start with that. Okay. So now I think you are getting convinced. I have shown you with this image, all thanks to Google, that time management is self-management. I mean it. So see the body posture of this particular image, confident, because this person is confident to manage himself. And he's not complaining that time is slipping. So they are showing you at 2 o'clock. There is, in even office hours, there are 3 more hours to go and he's confident. He's not worried. So please take that into spirit. And in this endeavor to know yourself, there are few things which will help you. Number one is all about your emotional intelligence. Sometime this is coming from a good website. You can read it. What is emotional intelligence and self-management? Why when we are talking of managing self, why you should know yourself and be a more emotionally intelligent person? It's all about me. Yes, I know myself. What is my negativity? Where I have to improve? Do I understand others? Before that, do I understand and accept myself? Am I motivated to do? Do I have social skills? Can I regulate when I'm in stress and crisis? Here, I'm also learning. Many times I fail to regulate myself in crisis. Sometimes I clear, not always. So let's delve the domains of intelligence when it comes to emotion. See, I'm not talking of IQ because you all know, as a student, as a scholar, as a young professional, you know your intelligence resting on IQ. But it is EQ which is lacking in many of us. Sometimes we are very happy with something. Sometimes we are very dull with some loss. So there are both places we need to improve. It is told spiritually also. It is told intellectually also that in time of very much happiness and very much crisis, overreaction is not good. And I'll tell you something, a small story. There was a young manager who was doing very good. He maybe Nalvatatara Vaisitto. And he was really growing very well and he had a lot of good skills. The company thought to give him a higher role because he was selling very good energy, fit person, quite intellectual, knowing his strengths. So what they told is that they gave him a little bigger role, regional manager of one huge part of the nation. He was not anticipating that. He already targeted, but it was much before time to him. So when the letter came to him, he was overly joyous. Overly joyous for some good time made his heart weaker. Can you believe it? Yes. And when the work came with, obviously, when the role is more, you have more work to do, you have more stress to manage. He collapsed. I mean it. He collapsed. He could not continue. He died. I mean it. Sorry to say this story, but this is a fact. So people also get heart attacks and great loss. But don't think that when we are very, very highly excited, hyper excited is also good. That's what we open up with in emotional intelligence, these things. First is within you. Are you aware what I was mentioning? Who am I? Where I want to go? What is my strength? Where I want to improve? My friends may help me, but I have to take care of the leadership in me. Can I regulate the story I told you? He could not regulate happiness. Actually, it was not happiness, it was super excitement. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಮೋಟಿವೇಶನ್ ಇರಬೇಕು. That will bring you out of the melancholy, the negativities, the challenges, the weaknesses, and some losses in life. ಲೈಫಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಒಂಥರ ಸಮಾಂತರ ಇರಲ್ಲ, ಮೇಲೆ ಕೆಳಗಡೆ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. How do you handle those pressures? They're all part of your regulation, and for that, remain motivated. When you have a good goal, we are just going to talk. When the goal is good and practical goal, you will see you will not lose motivation. A student getting very low marks in attempting, I will clear JEE advanced. See, there is some mismatch. Not only marks, his information is less, his knowledge is less. So that is a gap is tumba jasti. So motivation can be missed. But when you're practically thinking, motivation will remain. So please first look at your interpersonal. So my dear students who are live audience, if any question is coming, you can put it on the chat box, you can raise your hand, you can put it in the YouTube comment, wherever you want. But you can always participate. Remember, the session is for you. At KSTA, the things are happening for you. So please use this opportunity. Okay, whenever you want. And we will visit our YouTube input so that we can help you. That's the commitment which we have. Because together we will do much more. That's the purpose. Great. So with after within you, internal, then you go outside. ಈ ಕಾಲದಲ್ಲಿ we are doing more outside. ಒಳಗಡೆ, see, internal is ಒಳಗಡೆ here. How you think. ನಿಮ್ ಹೃದಯ, ನಿಮ್ ತಲೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಏನ್ ನಡೀತಾ ಇದೆ. That is very important. And once you are knowing within you, go outside. Can you understand others? Before that, are you able to communicate? Do you have social skills? Or do you fear meeting new people? Or you avoid even meeting known people? You are very comfortable inside. That's okay. That's not wrong. But in workplace, overall in society, you need to be not talkative, but able to talk, to meet, to greet, to discuss, to collaborate, to co-innovate are all part of the work. Certainly a knowledge base is required. After knowledge, application. So knowledge must convert to wisdom. Atara we are telling, alva. So idu nodಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, self-awareness, self-regulation, and your motivation is inside you. Something right now I'm trying to motivate you is external motivation. One thing I want to do good, internal motivation. So Pratima can come and go, but you remain, alva. So you are mukhya. That you try to see. So these things are intera joined with inter, which is more of social domain, internal and external domain. Right now, I'm talking to is my external domain. I'm using my social skills. In between, I'm telling you, ask a question is my empathetic approach. As teachers, we should be empathetic. Actually, nurses are always expected to be empathetic. Next is teacher. Because we are meeting with live people. Nurses little more because they deal with patients. We meet with healthy individuals. So I'm proud of our career because of this reason. Again, you are very important students. Young people, very important. So please see inter and inter. Markoli, you will see the difference. You just had a career development session. I'm sure you would have, now you can correlate. A good career can only come when you're aware of yourself. Following somebody's career may not be very, very intelligent. Okay. So I hope you understood. So what is the complete picture if you see EI? How you can do? I'm putting you with a smile because you must smile while you're growing in your exam, in your classes, in your career. Start with self-awareness. Are you aware? Are you motivated? Do you feel self-worthy or you are not happy? If you are not happy with yourself, try to work ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಮೇಲೆ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ತಕ್ಷಣ ಆಗಲ್ಲ. You cannot climb 5 steps, alva. In metal, we go one by one. Same is in our career, in our life. So feel worthy. How will you feel worthy? Learn new, you will feel worthy. Learn new skills, meet new people who are making an impact. All that you can do. And then coming right side with others. First, you. Whenever you are travel in aeroplane also, what you are hearing in the instructions, it is very clearly told. Yavaganu, when there's air pressure less, the oxygen marks will come, and the mask first you have to put yourself. Amele akapaka. Same is this. So first we have to do ourselves. It's not being selfish. No, no, no. Never think that you are selfish. You are smart. If you want to help others, first help yourself. Amele, for the right hand side, empathy, understanding others. See, sympathy, somebody you are feeling something you want to give to somebody out of sympathy. Empathy is understanding. I just told you, you all are very important to me. Who are right now listening or who are going to listen later. Very important. I am empathetic because I see my students are the future of the time tomorrow. So yes, we must invest in that aspect. So you also can be empathetic to others, but first you have to understand yourself and then develop social relations. It will be much easier. And last part is on coping mechanism. See, whatever students, whatever happens, how will you deal with stress? How will you deal with anxiety? All of us have some stress, anxiety, all that. So take pause, spend some time on yourself and meditate. Go internal. You can fight with the condition better than always, ah, matara. You just, your breathing, swasha better. Take deep breaths, more oxygen, more better brain metabolism in the body, and getting instant supplies of glucose to the brain to take decisions. That's the whole thing. Now, one more thing is there before we also talk of time management exclusively. Can you balance few things? Can you be these two words I've written with caps, busy and easy. All the time saying, I'm busy, tumba busy, tumba busy. Busy ugly, but be easy also. Andre, do not be stressed with the work. How it will be? Try to have, you see, and by medical science, whenever we talk of performance versus stress level, there's only one level, max, we can see maximum performance. Sumar jana somberi irbera. If you have no work, you will not be at all active. We don't want that. Many of us are on Sunday like that. One day in a week, great. 2 days, great. Wonderful. Go ahead. 2 days break is really good in a week. So we are inactive, but brain is relaxing, body is relaxing. But whole week, if you are inactive, have you seen some people without work, they keep doing no motivation? So not calling face. They will be like this, see my face, no charm, no energy. But when we are motivated, our body energy is strong and positive. So we are healthy, tension irbeku, motivation. Jasti beda, idu, color ali beda, orange ali irkodli. Yellow is the best area. Green, sumar, green ali beda, Sunday enjoy, Saturday enjoy. Illa andre Sunday and midweek enjoy. Thereafter, pick the momentum and go. But do not keep on working extra. You may take more stress level. What will happen to your performance? ಕೆಳಗಡೆ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Exhaustion, panic, and the last is breakdown. Please, whatever happens, never come to this level. Even if it is studies, for that time management. Let's go ahead. You understood? So we spoke about self-management, self-regulation, and stress management. So these are the pillars as we conclude this part of the discussion. If you are knowing yourself, and we are just going to talk one more part on goal setting. It's a little important for time management, so I'll take separately also. So take care of yourself, your goals very well, have emotions regulation, and this part of time management is absolutely a part where you will have stress management also in place. So all these five are actually self-management pillars. So right now we have completed self-awareness, we have completed emotional regulation and stress management. Now let's see the two remaining goal setting and time management. I hope it's okay. If any thoughts are coming, let's know. And let's also see our Mr. Umesh is there, such an active member at KSTA. He will tell us if any questions are there. Mr. Umesh, namge heli if any questions are coming.
Okay, madam. If anything
Sure.
comes, I will appear.
Yeah, you are most welcome, students, to put now. Certainly, it will benefit other audience who will see the recorded version, and our team who will be watching this live stream recorded also later. Please let us know. So, time management, let's see, and then we will talk of goal. So, why this time management is happening? Why we want it to do very good way? Because if you want to manage time, you have to do a couple of things. Number one, define your goals, what you want to be. I just told, if you're struggling in mathematics and physics and trying to do JE advanced the same year, the gap is sumar, it may not be possible. But if you are making it incremental, you have 3 years, you are in ninth, and you feel, yes, that's what you want to do. It's possible. So have that, define your goals, be efficient. Why? By managing, not wasting time, you can manage more. And set your priority. What you have to do when? What you have to do when? And take charge, not just relaxing. Somebody will do, take charge of your things in life. And identify where is the time wasting going. Very good method is every hour when you spend, note it. Today, 6th of February, 4:30 to 5:30, you are attending KSTA. Next hour you will take tea break. ಆಮೇಲೆ 6 ಗಂಟೆಯಿಂದ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ? Maybe you will go and half an hour walking or ಆಟಾಡ್ತೀರಾ, whatever you will try to do. ಬಂದ ತಕ್ಷಣ maybe you will take some refreshments and you will start studying. Hourly ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. And you will see the difference. Sometime how you waste time, because hourly you have to write how much time you watch the Instagram and all. You can take action. You can check the redundancies and learn new skills, because without saying anything will be very boring. So you learn something new and you will see. And that's the first point here is defining goals. So who will help us to define goals? Our surroundings and we ourselves. So let's see now what is goal setting. So we are here. You all want to be smart, Alva. We want to be smart. Yes, yes. So smartness is good. So right now, the time is there to make smart goals. Yes. E-SMART is not the SMART from small letter, adu bere bere. This SMART is an acronym. An acronym is a word which is made of first letter of many other words. So here S stands for specific. Specific. M stands for measurable. I'm coming to each. A stands for attainable or achievable. R stands for realistic or relevant. And T is for time or time-based. Timely or time-based. So SMART goal is a goal which can be actually achieved. Not like this dreaming. Dreams are not goals. Action of the dream is a goal. If dream is not actionable, I want to be president of this country. Really. Am I into already governance? Am I into lead positions? Am I into bureaucracy? Illa. Hingagutte heli. So specific. Very vague. I will do this. It should not be vague. It should be very specific. Clearly. I want to clear this entrance. I want to score 88% or above in my PU. These are specific. Number. I want to get first class. No, the first class only 16 above is first class. So your goal is not very clear. Can it be specific? That is also not bad. Getting first class is also good goal. Second, immediately is measurable. Can we quantify it? Or it is only good or not so good or poor? Not these words. Quantify mathematically. A figure can be given? I want to clear this entrance, or I want to clear my some exam or some kind of promotion by this time period. It is measurable in 4 years, or by this skill set, or I want to earn, or my startup should have diversification by this year, or I will become a startup holder after 3 years of my work, are all measurable. Attainable. It should actually be possible. Actually be. Suppose you are poor in one language, third language, and we want to become a writer. It is attainable, provided you have time and you have given training to yourself. So attainable and relevant. You want to do something which is not of value. There is no market for that. Then also, if it is happy, it gives happiness to you, then also it is relevant. But when it comes to career, you have to be on time, with time. Today, AI is very relevant. If you want to bring banking system of old style, ledger books and all, handwritten, ಈಗ relevant ಇಲ್ಲ ಅದು. Today, blockchain technology has come for security. So it has to be relevant. I hope it is clear to you. Otherwise, ಕೇಳಿ. And timely. Absolutely. It should be time-based. I will do. So what will you do is one thing, specify, measure it, attainable, but it should be timely. Time required is 1 month. I'm taking 1.5 months. It's not timely. This session, if I continue more than 5:30, till until you are asking questions, same. So timely is also very important. I hope you noted these 5. I'm sure in your classrooms also we discussed that. So sometime you have to know which steps. How will you make your goal? Let's talk that also. What is the goal we just spoke? How will you, what are these different features? Now you see what are the steps to make the goals. So clarify it, what we just discussed. Very clear about the SMART. Then make some challenging. If it is very easy goal, you will not feel challenging. You will not feel challenging. So challenging will come with excitement, some zeal. I am pushing myself to new challenge. You see, whenever you solve a difficult maths problem or numerical problem, you feel better or when you do a simple problem. Heli nange. I'm sure all of you will tell when it is relatively difficult, you feel, wow, like this we say, yes, I did it. Or simple, yeah, I did it. When you try a new thing, when you took higher speed than you expected, or when you do something we were not anticipating, you scored much higher. You have told 70% to 90% is a great challenge. And you started working. 70 to 72 is not very high challenge, by the way. You will not feel so much challenge and remain committed. Be committed. We talk of commitment in relationship. Actually, first is commitment with self. Then you go to others. Please note only. Yes, Valentine is coming. That is very foreign culture, marketing tool and all. But first have commitment to yourself. We fail in relationship also because we are not committed with self also very well. So please, your goal should be with commitment. Because somebody has told, don't leave others' goal. I meet so many students, they will say, ma'am, I didn't want to do engineering. It's my father's goal. And they are not very happy students. ಹಿಂಗಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಿ ಹೇಳಿ ನನಗೆ. When you are not leading your goal, can you be a good manager of self or time or in office? ಇಲ್ಲ ಬರಲ್ಲ. And please do take very important is feedback. Madhyadalli. I was just taking feedback right now. So my goal is to complete the session well. So why I ask feedback? Mr. Umesh can tell any question is there or audibility is okay, visibility is okay. Suppose we go and you are unable to understand. That's a great loss, Alva. So please take interim feedback for your goal. Am I running well? Is my portion completing well? Am I doing enough numericals? Did I revise well? Have I applied that knowledge somewhere? Can I do case studies? Are all example of taking self-feedback. Here you can take help of an app, you can take tests, you can attempt a test, nimbe gottagotte nim preparation. And the last, sometime it could be very complex. It may not be now. Later in the life, in the job, you may have very complex goal. So whenever you have complex goal, don't panic. Break down into smaller workable target. Somebody who's working for cooking for 10 people. Adige kelsa 10 janage, really it's a big job for a person who's doing alone single cooking. So first that person should start in one varali for 2 people, then for 5 people. You can go a little ahead. It will be much better. So I hope you understood. These are little important parts. You can revisit. These colors indicate the uniqueness. And I have used 3 primary colors, yellow, blue, and red here to show its importance. And green for sustainability, and also purple for some challenges. And absolutely complexity will add to challenges. These are the very useful way you can try. And right now, it's not important that everybody should make a complex goal. Illa, itara illa. So based on your appetite, I can take 2 chapati, you can take more. Our appetite is different, alva. I will not copy you. Oh, he took 3, I will also take 3. Itara illa. Okay? So please see that. I hope you are understanding. Okay, great. So otherwise, I anticipate if you have something to ask or add, it will be nice. So please work as a revision. Please look for SMART goals. It will really help you to grow further. And don't think my wish is your goal. The vicharsthira matra adu illa goal. You have to make it to actionable things. And that's for actionable thing, it should be SMART, where A is achievable. I hope you understood this. So I have just told you, ask some questions. What am I going to do? Even if it's teamwork or solo, how we will measure it? Who will be really working? Is it achievable? Who will be responsible? Sometimes it can be for a team, it can be assignable also. Alone ke, I'm only assigning. So assigning baralla. In a team, it can be assignable. KST is doing this job. It was actually assignable. Who will do what part of the work? We are launching the series. Today is the 7th day. So do you think how much preparation they did? A small example. This was also the goal. They did SMART system to launch, to bring you these things. And certainly you're realistic and time bound. No point if it is not relevant or realistic. No point. You see big leaders also failing when it is not. Have you seen many chief ministers failing when it is not realistic? So every kade idu barutte. Okay. So one more small thing, there will be some mistakes. In fact, I am drawing your attention. There are a lot of good YouTube. Work on this also. Try to learn from other. You will get it. There are some mistakes in goal settings. What is the mistake which we see commonly? Too big. I just told you, too large, too undefined, too many. We get tired and we can drop it materially. Avoid it. Not clear. Specific is not there. Not written. It is in my tale. Not kotini. Some new thing came, it went back and I missed it. Okay. So this is little important to understand. So now let's do in the later and the final part segment is how to make best use of time. So let's see how. Okay. If anything is there, let me know. I'll be happy to ask you
Sure,
and
madam.
know from you if something is there.
I will let you know, madam.
Yeah, please, something is there, Mr. Umesh.
No, nothing, ma'am.
I can continue?
Yes, ma'am. Please continue, ma'am.
Sure. So please see this. This is what we are telling. How exactly will you make best? Everybody has 24 hours. Nobody has less and more. Some people say, oh, I wish I had 28 hours. I wish I have 30 hours a day. No, this language is actually not correct. So whatever time we have, it is same to every human being. Based on the quantum of the work, we may say less or more. That's correct. So for that, we can assign and couple of do some things. Let's see that. Here, especially one thing is there, some people are in a praise to do everything themselves. That also we will try to see. It's not very good. So what are the top skills to manage time? Now you know self-management, now you know emotional intelligence, you know part of stress management, you know self-regulation, and overall now you are towards the same part. With all these skills, let's see how you can do time. First and foremost, prioritize. Some of you have prioritized this session to attend live. Some of you have prioritized to attend it recorded. This both is correct. No problem at all. But priority should be there. Sumne bandidira, nodkotini, that is not priority. My priority is to finish this session with some intention of making some change. So once you prioritize, develop a schedule. What is schedule? Priority is mele kelgade, importance based. Scheduling is time resting. Priority is to eat right now. Have you seen some people will forget to eat? Tumba kelsa ಇದೆ, ತುಂಬಾ ಕೆಲಸ. This mistake I also did. ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ವರ್ಷ ಮುಂಚೆ ಮೂರುವರೆ ಗಂಟೆ ನಾನು ಊಟ ತಗೊಂಡೆ ಮಧ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ lunch. It's not correct. It affected my health. So eating also is a priority. Scheduling is task with respect to time. Priority is based on within the work. Okay. And then please, whatever you do, list is Bala Mukhya. It could be in the small chitty chitty. I'll just show you my chitty. Sometimes we keep like this box to have to do list. Small papers. It helps. Sometimes I have different colors. I'll show you. Nake ಹಾಕ್ಕೊತೀನಿ, based on the colors we get an information. Nodi. I'll just show you. White is ordinary. Aita, pinku, yellow, and red. Please see this. So these all colors of we use for all, normal to little urgent, and this is well we have some margin of time, and this is enjoyable. So these very colors you can do to do list, and it will help you a lot. Really, this you can use it to do list. You can use your app. Your phone is also a great thing today. There are so many methods by which you can make use of your phone and have to do list. And people are smart to keep buzzers also. But I personally, it doesn't match with me every I also keep a buzzer that, oh, every hour I should take some water. Say, for example, this helps me to do a list. What I did right now is my rehydration. ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ನೀರ್ ತಗೊಂಡೆ is also very important priority. So sometimes smart watches help. It tells me, ಈಗ ಆಯ್ತಲ್ಲ 5 ಗಂಟೆ it buzzed. Yeah. And it asked me, how about having a glass of water? Well, I took a sip only right now. So right now the session is priority. So I took ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ನೀರ್. Otherwise, I can take some more. I'm just giving an example. The next one is most ignored resting. This we dump it. Ayo, literally jasti bad time waste. No. If you know basic biology, metabolism is complete with rest. Cells of the body must rejuvenate, must redo something, repairing. Those all things are required for resting. That's really important. So please see how exactly you can take out time to rest. That's very important. And then there will be a huge work. Can you delegate something to your juniors, to your family, wherever you are, to your subordinates, to your colleagues, to your friends, to your parents, even to your seniors sometimes? That depends upon your relationship also. So sometime here I will quote some ladies. I have seen many ladies, they are very happy doing every part of the work themselves. ಇದು ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು, ಅದು ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು. ರಾತ್ರಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಫುಲ್ ಸುಸ್ತು. And then they may say little later in the life, ನನ್ನ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಯಾರು ನನಗೆ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಕೊಡಲ್ಲ. ನಾ ಹೇಳಿ ಈಗ. So delegation is also very important. A smart mother will make the child also smart in life skills. Can you manage your own things, or you want your amma to unpack your dabba and water bottle and all? This is just an example. So people who delegate are tomorrow's good leaders. If everything one person has to do, a general manager has to do everything, the director has to do everything. See, here everywhere you see. Okay, our CEO in KSTA will delegate. This is such a nice mechanism. Everybody will take care and take up the job. Delegation is important in a teamwork. Your studies you cannot delegate, but there are other things, maintenance things you can delegate in the crucial years of your studies. Thereafter, you help your mother to delegate her work, your father to delegate his work. Let him also delegate to you. That's known as teamwork. So I hope you understood this part. This is really important. And there are some very good websites you can enjoy. I have taken from The Balance, the purpose being some good images to come. So with this, we are coming the complete platter, what it can come for. I was thinking you in the mind, students particularly. So first, main is the top only your goal with some timeline. Then make priority. Then wherever possible, chikka kelsa, redundant work. See, I have to do, my house help helps me to do many jobs. When she's not there, I can do. It's not that if she's not there, I will not be able to do. But day to day, she helps me. Okay. Sometimes I will take help of someone to even cut vegetables. ಯಾಕೆ ತರಕಾರಿ ಕೆಲಸ ನನಗೆ ಅಡಿಗೆ ಕೆಲಸ ಬೇಗ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. So let ತರಕಾರಿ be delegated. Small example. You are doing. You have some very repeated readings to note. Somebody can delegate. You can delegate AI today. You know it, how you use. Students use, sometimes overuse ChatGPT and all. That also don't do. Your learning, your writing skill will reduce. That's not delegation. That is just taking help overly. Delegate, organize. If your table ಅಲ್ಲಿ extra item ಇಲ್ಲ, ನೀ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, you will have mind also lighter. So that's a very, very important psychological input. So organize, remove the clutter, and learn to say no. Everything as you grow, ನಾನೇ ಮಾಡಲ್ಲ, ನನಗೆ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಇದು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಅದು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. I cannot say no. There are some friends who will do everybody's homework. How to say no? So you feel that the other person will feel bad. ಇಲ್ಲ ಆ ತರ ಇಲ್ಲ. Some people may be misusing you. ಹಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ ಹೇಳಿ. So please learn to say no. ಬಹಳ ಮುಖ್ಯ. But don't be rude. Heli, that's the reason your skills come of communication. How can you put forward no? Like that? And very beautiful thing. Whenever you do good, you know you have done good, alwa. Swantke appreciate madi. See, pat your back. Yes, I did it. Yes, I did it. Value yourself. Oh, your teachers will tell, your amma appa will tell, then only it is good. Either illa. Sometimes some people in the office also not happy. Oh, they will sit like this. ನಾನು ಎಷ್ಟು ಗಂಟೆ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಿದೆ ಯಾರು ಏನು ಹೇಳಲ್ಲ. No, please don't do so. No, please. They may be busy. They may be jealous. There may be so many other factors. You know that. One day it will be there. But day to day you value yourself. And avoid this. ನಾಳೆ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ, ನಾಳೆಯಿಂದ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ, ಇದು ನೋಡ್ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ, ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ತಿಂಗಳು. No, avoid and be smart. Don't take extra time. If one hour ಕೆಲಸ ಒಂದೂವರೆ ಒಂದು ಕಾಲ್ ತಗೊಳ್ತೀರಾ ಅಂದ್ರೆ there is not smartness. And develop team. This team will take you much higher. Studies ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ವಂತ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. Some people can study very good in group also. Why not? We had done team when we were learning how to do. We were doing that teamwork. So I'm good in biochemistry. My friend is better good in, say, for example, cell biology. So we will help each other. And another person is biostats. So we will, kuti, we will help each other. That's the team. Everything I will do. Cell biology, I'm weak. Why should I study myself when my teacher is telling I could not get, I have to study 2 hours extra in library. ಯಾಕೆ ಈ ತರ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು? Some friend can simplify. Today apps are there. There are YouTube channel to simplify learning. That you can do. Okay, so I think I have already told you these points. Whenever you time, you stop this slide. This is not for reading. This is for applying this particular slide into this. This is your to-do list. So go, let's peep deeply. Look into it. You will say no, everything you will understand. So towards the end, I'll also tell you there are some things you have to avoid, reduce, and completely tagbidi. These are social media, first and foremost. Reduce. I'm not saying zero. Kadme ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. Sometime in a very crucial time of exam, zero ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ತಿರ್ಗಾ ಬನ್ನಿ. When there was a time when I felt Facebook is very troubling. Too much of distraction. ನಾನು ತೆಗ್ದೆ. Where? From my phone. I remained in account, but phone ಅಲ್ಲಿ ತೆಗ್ದೆ ನಾನು. Very much relaxed I felt. Don't have any addiction. Zero ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. Zero. ಶೂನ್ಯ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಇದು. And don't waste time by discussing about others. Okay, maybe not in your age. I'm seeing in professionals this problem. Also, don't be overly using phone. Have negativity. Ayyo, nange ಆಗ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ, I'm not good. Idu beda. It's okay. It's okay some part. Don't have self-doubt also. So talk to some people who are better. Go to some people, sir, madam, I'm feeling. Friends, akka, I mean, like all those people, your Anna, some people, some parents are very capable to remove your self-doubt. Everything don't do alone. Okay, so these things, and whatever you say, these emojis barbadu in your life. And don't be sad too long, jealous bada, and don't be very Vantara. You understood now a negative emotion. You're not happy with others. Atara bada. You are spoiling your mental peace. Adake. Aita? So this slide also is very important to you. And the gift I can give you is this priority matrix. I told you about importance and with respect to time, priority ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ and urgency is with respect to time. Importance is about the priority. How important is the task? If it is urgent, takshana ಮಾಡಿ, red. If it is important, but it's not that urgent, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಮಾಡಿ. Urgent immediately. Somebody not well, take to emergencies, urgent. You cannot wait. Something I have to, my health is not too good. I must go to doctor. But another important work came, I can go to the OPD naale also. It will not matter too much. Similarly, my colleague wants a leave, but it is, 2 days. It is not very urgent. So I will tell, can you just come next? This person wants urgent. Her parents are not well. So this colleague can be given first. Something is quite important, but, something which comes is, sorry, it's very urgent, but not that important. So you can give to somebody else. We have to cook food, but every time you only may not cook. It's not that important. Everything you have to do. So delegate it. And something which is not at all important, urgent illa, like social media, like gossiping, don't do. The action is don't do. ಎಲ್ಲ ಕ್ವಾಡ್ರೆಂಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಡ್ತೀರಾ ಆಕ್ಷನ್ ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ಆಕ್ಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡಿ ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಮಾಡಿ ಬೇರೆ ಜನಗೆ ಕೊಡಿ ಆರ್ ಈವನ್ ಯು ಡೂ ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಓಕೆ ಲೇಟರ್ ಆನ್ and not at all. So this is some of you who will go for management roles, you will be learning in your career. People who are watching, who are professionals, you will use Eisenhower metrics. But right now, we may not remember the name. It is very important to know priority metric. This right now, the session for me is for KSTA live streaming session is action to be first. Later, I suppose I have another meeting. I have to prepare. That is my next work. I cannot take tension right now. Actually, it is there, 7:30 meeting. I have to prepare some presentation. That is not my priority now at all. It is quite important, but not urgent. It is 7:30. It is only now 5. How much time? 5:30. Alva, 5:21. So I hope you understood this part. If revisit, think and markoli. So please, some of you may go for overthinking. Avoid overthinking. Avoid stray thoughts. Pause. Repeat good things and positive things. Suppose something you like, repeat it. And anxiety will go away. Very common problem of young people is anxiety, overthinking. ನಾಳೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ. Don't do that. Actionable things you do. And check yourself. Control yourself. It will be great. We already spoke of self-management. So what is the final words I will tell? Time ಆಗಲ್ಲ ನನ್ನ ಕಂಟ್ರೋಲಲ್ಲಿ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಇದು myth ಇದೆ. The fact is mismanagement and poor understanding about time makes it feel so. That time is not in my control. So manage it well. First, understand yourself, manage it well, grow yourself. You will see this is not so at all. So, what is the summary? Summary is essentially let's know ourselves first. ನಾನು ನಿಮಗೆ ಗ್ರೀನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ತೋರಿಸ್ತೀನಿ. Green is the color of sustainability. That's my favorite also. What is the use if anything is not sustainable, Alva? So know yourself, because what you are, your friend, your family member is not saying. You can do in a shorter time. I may not do. Okay, so here you see some things are there which I can do better, others cannot do. So first know yourself, then your set the target. Goal anybody can make, but goal with respect to you. Amele build your strengths, your knowledge, which is intelligence quotient, emotional quotient, not getting very sensitive. Takshna, you are crying, illa. Don't do, relax on that. Develop your social and spiritual quotient also. And then take breaks. all the time studying, kelsa. No, take pauses, rejuvenate. And when you relax, don't feel bad, don't feel guilty. And then check outcomes. Am I doing correctly? Is it the right method? Even in 3 hour question paper, when you're solving, ಆ ಕೂಡನು ನೀವು ನೋಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಮಧ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ, is it okay? Am I solving it well? All that you try to do. Check and recheck. And I'll say, don't wait for appreciation. Pat your back and march ahead. March ahead andre ಬನ್ನಿ ಮುಂದೆ ಬನ್ನಿ, what we say in Kannada. That's very important. March ahead. And obviously, outcome will be positive. If you see, if you plot the graph, I have not put 90-degree this curve. You do around about 40 to 45-degree there. That is real life. Rocket launch in life doesn't happen. Rocket ಮುಂದೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, not aeroplane. Aeroplane ನೋಡಿದ್ರ 10 ಡಿಗ್ರಿ 5 ಡಿಗ್ರಿ 10 ಡಿಗ್ರಿ 20 ಆಮೇಲೆ 45 degree to 60 degree. So please take this part in terms of your growth. Know it. It is not 90-degree launch. Tapshna. Sorry. So please do your nice method. Aita? So I'll say, I will leave you with this thought. Life is not of tension. Life is beautiful. Live it well. And for that, keep learning. Especially E Kaldalli, life is more beautiful. I know there are challenges. I will not disagree. Actually, sum total life is beautiful. Live it well. And this is again the graph. Always you will not have only straight line with positive slope. ಕೆಳ್ಗಡೆ ಬಂದೇ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. Again it will grow. There will be, as we grow in the life, up and down is a part. The gear of the life should keep on growing. That's more important. So that's why enjoy your life, but keep learning. Thank you so much to all of you, particularly to KSTA, to give me the opportunity to really come and talk to all of you. I really mean it. Bunny, let's have some questions. Let's have some thoughts. And I'm really ಎಲ್ಲಕ್ಕೆ ತುಂಬಾ ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು to all the members who are here attending and the members who will watch us later. Thank you so much. You can connect, you can contact, particularly on some collaborative tools like right now world's most open platform, the LinkedIn, that way. Though it's not open source, but it is most networked platform. And we really wish all of you, our students, to be a wonderful career ahead. Aglebeku, agutte. Manage self, manage time. Nobody can stop your growth. With this, I'll invite your questions and thoughts. If something is there, you can please write. It'll be there. Thank you, Chirag. Thank you so much. You feel motivated? Great. That's the purpose. So if any questions are there, any thoughts are there, you are most welcome to put. It was very nice meeting all of you. And I'm looking forward on the recorded versions also. That's why we say network, collaborate. It will be very nice.
Thank you very much
To
for
all of
such a
you.
wonderful presentation. ತುಂಬಾ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು ಬೈಲಿಂಗ್ವಲ್ ಆಗಿ ಹೇಳಿ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ತುಂಬಾ ಸುಲಭವಾಗಿ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗೋ ತರ ಮಾತಾಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ.
And sound ತುಂಬಾ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಇದೆ. Can we do something?
Madam, I have some issue with my hardware problem.
I see.
Yeah.
ಈಗ correct ಇದೆ. ಈಗ correct. Thank you. Now it's
Now
pretty
it's
good.
okay. Now it's okay, ma'am.
Yes, much better. Thank you.
Thank you very much, ma'am. As of now, there are no questions, but I am sure that students will get in touch with you as you have provided your email ID and
Yeah.
other profile to connect with you, and so that if anything comes in their mind to speak with you regarding some clarifications or some information or guidance,
Absolutely.
they will surely contact you. Otherwise, they can reach to us, and we will connect the gap between both of, and
Very nice.
try to solve their any problems or any some support they need related to their
Oh,
career.
yes, we are there. Through KSTA, we are there. Absolutely.
Thank you
So,
very much, ma'am, on behalf of all the students who joined in this WebEx platform as well as YouTube channel, and who will be watching it later. Thanks to one and all. Thank you, madam, on behalf of all of us present here. I'm sure we are indebted
thank you so
for
much.
your
Thank
continuous
you,
support
Vaibhav.
to KSTA, and we will
Sure.
try to organize some physical program, ma'am, in the month of April or May before
Wonderful.
the next academic year starts. We will let
True.
you know, ma'am, on that.
Sure. All the very best to all students, also the main community which KST is working so nicely. So, guys, please make best use of your time. Thank you, Girish, and all the very best. Shine in your time. Thank you, Mesh. Wonderful coordination. Thank you.
Thank you very
Thanks
much.
to KSTA.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.